So today we are going to learn how to make cream of mushroom soup. This is diabetic friendly. I used half and half because it has 1 gram of carbs and 0 sugars. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Please enjoy the following video. Have a great day. Guys, we are going to make a cream of mushroom soup today. I have a stock pot on medium heat with 4 tablespoons of butter melted and 1 tablespoon of oil. I used olive oil. Use whatever oil you prefer. We're going to heat that. To that we're going to add 2 cups of diced onion. I have a mixture of onions because I had 2 onions open. So I have a yellow onion and a white onion. You can use whatever onion you please. And we're going to saute this until softened, approximately 2 to 3 minutes. So now that our onions are softened from sauteing, we have 4 cloves of garlic. We're going to add that in and continue cooking for another minute. Stirring occasionally. Don't want any burning. Honestly, once you get your prep done, the rest of it's pretty easy. And just chopping your veg, your onion, garlic, dice up your mushrooms. Unless you want them larger, just slice them or buy them sliced, and some thyme. So just continue cooking this for 1 minute. Okay, now we're going to add in 1.5 pounds of mushrooms, and I have mine diced. And to that we're going to add 2 teaspoons of thyme. And we're going to cook this for 5 minutes. I'll set the timer. And we're going to stir often. We don't want any burning, so make sure you stir it often. This is going to be a very thick and hearty mushroom soup, as you see. Full of mushroom flavor. Mushrooms have been cooking just about 5 minutes. The timer is going to go off pretty quick. You need to measure out a 1/2 cup of Marsala wine or wine of your choice. I'm omitting the wine since this is for a diabetic, and I'm going to use chicken stock. So I'm putting in a 1/2 cup of chicken stock. If you want to make it vegetarian, you can use vegetable stock. So we're going to allow this to cook for 3 more minutes. Especially if it's wine, you definitely want it to cook 3 more minutes. That'll allow the alcohol to cook out and for the flavors to absorb into the mushrooms. We're going to so 3 more minutes of cooking. This is our mushroom, onion, and garlic with wine if you put wine. Chicken stock in my case. Been cooking for additional 3 minutes. Now to that we're going to add 6 tablespoons of flour. And you want to mix it in and continue cooking 2 more minutes. Make sure to mix that flour in really well. You want to cook all that flour out. You don't want your soup to taste like flour. So make sure you stir it thoroughly. That's going to help thicken it. If you have any flour that is like balls, make sure you sift it. You don't want any clumps of flour in your soup. So we're going to continue cooking this, stirring frequently or often or continuously. As it gets thicker, I'm stirring more often for an additional 2 minutes. Whew, the steam is not allowing me to see. Sorry about that. I switched the camera angle since the steam all seems to be blowing towards the camera. So after you cook that for 2 minutes, you want to add 6 cups of chicken stock. And we're going to reduce our heat to a low medium. Oh no, not yet. Sorry. We still want it on medium high. We're going to add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. And 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. That's why I did it over that. And a half to 1 teaspoon of pepper, depending on how much pepper you like. We're going to bring this peppery to a boil. Make sure you scrape the bottom of your pan and get all that flour cooked in. We don't want any uncooked gobs of flour in our mouth. We're going to continue cooking this until it boils. It's starting to boil right there. Get it boiling a little bit more. Okay, that's good. Now we want to cover it, reduce the heat to low medium, and we want to simmer that 10 to 15 minutes, and it will be thickened. You want to stir it occasionally. Our soup has been cooking 5 minutes. We want to turn the temperature down to low. Remove our lid. Hot. Give it a stir, and you're going to add in 1 cup of milk, whatever kind of cream you want. I have here 1 cup of half and half. Give it a stir. It looks good and smells good in here. If you want to add additional salt and pepper, you can do so at this time, so you can give it a taste. We're going to put the lid back on, let it continue to simmer on low, 5 to 10 minutes, or you can eat it now. Ouch, hot. And that is how we make cream of mushroom soup. I really hope you enjoy this recipe. Please let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Have a great day.